Guys, the aisles here at this grocery store are packed with people, and depending on what you need, those shelves are empty. Today, we spoke to an emergency planner with the health department, and he clarifies the things you need and don't need if you're self-quarantining or forced to stay indoors. People are piling up their grocery carts, preparing for what could be next.
If we had to have to self-quarantine for a month or so.
Hillard is loading up his Jeep with what he calls comfort food.
Just kind of stocking up on just the little things, the comfort stuff. You know, the soda, the beer, the chips, the milk, the yogurt.
Emergency planner with the Department of Health, William Drury, says you might want to stock up on the non-perishables too.
Doing things like getting canned goods ready. You can even, in this situation, we're not expecting power outages or things like that. So you can buy meats and vegetables, use your freezer at home to preserve or to extend the life of those.
We're actually stocking up for 2 months.
He says people should prepare for a quarantine like they're preparing for a hurricane.
You should always maintain a state of preparedness, but especially when some kind of hazard comes along, whether it be a hurricane or some unknown virus like we're dealing with now, you should always maintain that constant state of preparedness. It's always a good idea.
Yesterday morning I went into Food Line and they didn't have any toilet paper left on the shelves.
We asked Drury if it's necessary to stock up on toilet paper.
For this virus and this disease, there's no specific reason where you should be buying toilet paper up in mass quantity.
But this shopper didn't give up. Were you able to get your hands on some?
I did get a case of toilet paper.
Nice. Drury also says parents should keep their kids busy. Today, Governor Ralph Northam announced that students from kindergarten to 12th grade will be out of school for at least 2 weeks.
You want to keep those kids occupied. Give them things to do, coloring books.
And if your kids are older, things like board games or even projects, something that's going to keep their mind off of the fact that they are home. So if you're on your way to the store, that may be something you want to add on your list. Ahead at 6 on News 3, we have more on the things you need to do and get if you plan on self-quarantining.